Hello, friends. This is Cauldron. Welcome back to Mass Effect. We are here in the most wonderful diplomatic mission ever conceived in fiction, with our friends Small Angry Potato and Big Lovable Fluffy Potatoes. I guess they're not really fluffy, but they're spiritually fluffy. I'm going to try to make this a little bit longer of a session than usual. Usually I start wrapping the sessions up around 34 minutes or so. I'm going to try to set my timer for 45 minutes and then start wrapping up around then. But let me know if that's too long, too short, whatever you think. Because I will go by what y'all think. So, where are we going now? Door control? Are we going? This is where we came from, I think, right? Blue person. I've seen... I also know one of these blue people I've seen on... I think is it Andromeda? Like, one of the blue people is like the main... I don't know if it's a main thing, but I know it's one of the poster characters for like Mass Effect 3 or Andromeda or one of the later games.
I can't tell the aliens from the animals.
Yeah, they're right there, you dick. Okay. Avina.
Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
Are you real? No, you're virtual.
What does that mean?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel.
Oh, nice.
I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Sounds
Give
interesting.
me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
I want to know more about Citadel security.
Citadel security serves as law enforcement for all regions of the Citadel, though the majority of officers serve in the wards. Executor Pallin, a Turian, is the current head of CSEC, but individuals from virtually every species across Citadel space serve as officers beneath him. If you wish to learn more, Executor Pallin's office is located in the CSEC headquarters just across the lobby.
I'm sure he'll be excited about a rando coming by. And also, I'm not surprised that the head of security is a Turian, from what I've heard.
Tell me about the embassies.
Each species in Citadel space important enough to be consulted on matters of galactic politics maintains an embassy on the Presidium. The Volus were the first non-council species to be granted an embassy, roughly 2,384 galactic standard years ago. As Citadel space has expanded, more embassies have been added. The most recently added embassy belongs to your own species, humanity. It was added 19 galactic standard years ago, despite some rather vocal opposition.
And so we know that we're opposed because a lot of the races feel like we're growing too fast. I think that's why they said, right?
Why were people trying to keep my species out?
Some species felt humanity was given preferential treatment. It often takes a century or more before a new species is granted an embassy. The Council gave a great deal of thought to this matter. In the end, they decided humanity's impact on Citadel space was significant enough to warrant an embassy.
I don't think she's going to have an opinion, but I'm curious what she says.
Do you agree with their decision?
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
How come the Volus were the first
Oh, we
species
know it's because of the
given an
banking
embassy?
thing, right?
In the early years following the formation of the Council, the Volus were, apart from the Asari and Solarians, the most populous and widespread species in Citadel space. They established many new colonies and trading outposts, and they petitioned the Council for a greater role in determining interstellar policy. In recognition of their work to expand interstellar trade and establish a standardized galactic economy, the Volus were granted an embassy here on the Citadel.
Yeah, and this is the Volus. This is the question from, I don't remember his name. Din something, maybe? Why just an embassy?
Why weren't they made a council race?
The Council races have extensive responsibilities. They must provide personnel and ships for the Citadel fleets. They often provide economic aid in times of disaster. It would be unfair to demand such an enormous burden of a species unable to meet these obligations. The embassies allow lesser species to have a voice on the Citadel.
Yeah, that's a loaded term.
That's pretty damn arrogant.
I apologize if my personality has offended you. Please submit all formal complaints in writing to the Citadel Tourist and Visitor Board.
Yeah, that's not likely. Okay.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
Thank you. So was there anything else
Welcome
here?
to Presidium. On the far end of this level,
So
you
we've
can
done
see the
this.
Citadel
Anything to-
Tower, where the
Spectres.
Council meets regularly. to
Do you know
discuss-
anything about specters?
The term Spectre is derived from the branch of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
Oh.
Each Spectre agent is handpicked by the Council. Their primary role is preserving galactic stability and resolving volatile situations that cannot be handled through normal political channels. In this role, they are granted extraterritorial rights and jurisdictions. Spectres answer to no law or authority except the Council itself.
Okay, I didn't know that Spectre was short for that. I assumed that Spectre were like ghosts. I mean, I'm sure that's the secondary meaning, but I didn't know it was an abbreviation. Or, I don't know, is there a term for an acronym that's not just like the first letter of each word in the term it's an acronym for? Or, because it's like, this is taking like a few letters from a couple of words. Citadel Council.
What can you tell me about the Citadel Council?
Originally, the Council consisted of representatives from the Asari and Solarians, the two dominant species in Citadel space. Roughly 1,304 galactic standard years ago, Turians were invited to join the Council in recognition of the role they played during the Krogan Rebellion. Since then, the three Council
Krogan
races
Rebellion.
have worked together to ensure the peaceful coexistence of the galactic community, while preserving individual autonomy for each species.
Sounds too... Again, I don't know what you expect the AI to say, but sure, this sounds like a reasonable expression for my character.
It can't be as simple as that. There must be problems somewhere in the system.
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
Okay, I think we're good.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina. Please
You're welcome.
enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
Okay, so let me see if the... Ooh, Codex. What got updated? Technology?
Biotic, a virtual intelligence, is an advanced form of user interface software. VIs use a variety
VI.
of methods to simulate natural conversation, including an audio interface and an avatar personality to interact with. Although a VI can provide a convincing emulation of sentience, they are not self-aware, nor can they learn or take independent action. VIs are used as operating systems on commercial and home computers. Minimal VI agents are also available. Agents are compact and specialized. Some serve as personal secretaries, filtering calls and scheduling meetings based on user-defined priorities. Others are advanced search engines, propagating themselves across the extranet to collate user-requested data.
The
Commercial
extranet.
VIs in a variety of stock personalities are available at any software retailer. Boutique firms and hobbyists also build unique VIs to personal specification. Although software emulation of living personalities is illegal, reconstructions of famous historical figures are common.
Oh my god, so there's like someone out there has like an Abraham Lincoln like secretary VI. Okay. Let me take a look at the map here. Ah, so it shows, does it show where I've been? Embassy Lounge, does this show Udina's office, Volus and Elcor office? I don't think it shows where I've been. Yeah, I don't think it shows where I've been. That's okay. It's a vehicle. Let's look at the embassy, because we haven't gone to the left side here. We've looked at Udina's office and Volus and Elcor office. Let's look at the left side here. Am I going the right direction? No, that's the right side. Oh, I want to talk to you. You look awesome. And you look awesome. You look like a person. Alright, let's go to... here again. Sorry if I'm still... I hope I'm not making anyone seasick. I'm still fumbling with the controls a bit. So we got a diplomat here.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic. Don't you just love it here? There's so much to see and do.
I like your desk.
The ambassadors here are very respectful, except for that Volus.
Yeah, he's... I don't know. I'm gonna go with he for now, but I don't remember if a gender was stated. I'm gonna make a lot of gender assumptions. So like, just let me know if I'm mistaken.
I've met the most interesting people since I started working here. I can't believe I landed a job here.
Okay.
This place is fantastic.
Let's look at the diplomatic archive. Ooh, codex. Citadel conventions. These diplomatic talks occurred in the wake of the Krogan rebellion. What diplomatic talks? The Citadel the Citadel conventions are, I thought it was just like conventions, like standards or customs of the Citadel. No, it's like the Geneva Conventions. Okay. These diplomatic talks occurred in the wake of the Krogan rebellions as a response to the destruction and of the conflict and an attempt to distance the Council from the brutal Krogan warfare. The conventions regulate the use of weapons of mass destruction. A WMD causes environmental alteration to a world. A bomb that produces a large crater is not considered WMD. A bomb that causes a nuclear winter is. Yeah, so this is just what we consider WMDs, but on a on a planetary scale. Use of WMD is forbidden on garden worlds like Earth, with ecospheres that can readily support a population. If a habitable world is destroyed, it will not be replaced for millions of years. The conventions do not forbid the use of WMD on hostile worlds or in sealed space station environments. Many militaries continue to develop and maintain stockpiles. Interesting. So it's not they're limited in use, but they're not forbidden. The conventions graded weapons of mass destruction into tiers of concern. Tier 1 is the greatest threat to galactic peace. Tier 1, large kinetic impactors such as asteroid drops or deorbiting space station. Effectively free and available in any system in the form of debris left over from planetary accretion, kinetic impactors are the weapon of choice for terrorists and third galaxy nations. That's a weird term for them to use here. Just because it's so tied to the third galaxy, the whole first, second world thing. Third world's so tied to the Cold War specifically. That's weird that they'd carry that over here, but maybe it's just for the player. Tier 1 is the greatest threat to galactic peace, even though... Oh, greatest threat to galactic peace, even... So it seems like it's not a matter of... Let me just finish... I'll finish reading for how many tiers are there? 4 tiers. Tier 2, uncontrolled self-replicating weapons such as nanotechnology, viral, or bacteriological organisms, von Neumann devices. Is that a real thing? And destructive computer viruses. These weapons can lie dormant for millennia, waiting for a careless visitor to carry them onto another world. Tier 3, large energy burst weapons such as nuclear antimatter warheads. And Tier 4, alien species deliberately introduced to crowd out native forms necessary for the health of an ecosystem. Ecological tampering can take years to bear fruit, making it difficult to prove. So it's not like a sense of scale where like Tier 1 is the biggest and then it gets smaller and smaller. It's just they're different types. Okay. And so when they say Tier 1's the greatest threat to galactic peace, it probably means that Tier 1 is like the most commonly used to harm different groups. That's my guess, at least. Diplomatic archive. Okay. I like that I get XP for these. I don't know how much, though. I mean, I see 12, but I don't have any context of... Let me get context. Is that... How much XP do I need to level up? Squad, I think? Level 2. Okay, yeah, so it's very little experience. Just, that's okay, though. Treaty of Farraxon. Due to the destructive potential of dreadnoughts, quick tangent. Dreadnought is a fantastic trans superhero book. I strongly recommend it. And thank you to Serena Explorers for putting me onto it, because it was one of my favorite books in the last few years. Anyway, due to the destructive potential of dreadnoughts, the Council races agreed to the Farraxon Naval Conference to fix a ratio of dreadnought construction between themselves. At the top of the pyramid is the... Okay, so this is another type of like arms treaty sort of thing, arms regulation. At the top of the pyramid is the peacekeeping Turian fleet. Below the Turians are the other Council races, currently the Asari and Solarians. Council associate races are at the bottom. The Human Systems Alliance is part of this group. The ratio of Turian to Council to associate dreadnoughts is 5 to 3 to 1. For every dreadnought humans are permitted to build, the Asari have 3 and the Turians 5. I'm guessing this also works downward, that like it's not just like the humans can build another 10 and say, well, I guess now you can build 50 dreadnoughts, Turians. I assume that it's regulated downward so that like only with every 5 that the Turians build can the humans or Volus make 1. You are a Turian. You look super cool. The Turian, again, I've said this before, but the Turian kind of remind me of Protoss from StarCraft a little bit in the kind of the... I guess they have mouths, but something about the shape or texture of their faces. Oh, you crabalicious. And Elko. Oh. I'm so excited right now.
Human, delighted welcome. It is good to meet you.
Delighted welcome to you too.
Ah, you humans are a wonderful sight here on the Citadel.
Really? You're a fan of humans? Okay.
It is good to see you, human. I sincerely hope you enjoy your time here.
Enthusiastic greeting. I am so happy to see you too.
Big place.
I certainly hope the other inhabitants are treating you well, human.
Oh God, I will. So I don't care what happens with any of these characters. I will sacrifice Ashley Williams in a heartbeat if it means that I can protect any Elcor from like not living their best life. That's my goal in this game. Protect the Elcor. All right, so that's that. I think this should be the security area, right? Executor Pallin, yeah, you're the head of CSEC, I think we found out.
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here.
Oh, you know me.
Did Ambassador Udina send you?
Oh, of course you know me. I'm like a major Spectre candidate and the first human one. Yeah, I'm kind of a big deal. That sounded very Anchorman-ish, but like I think I am like a little bit of a big deal here. I'm not just like random soldier on her way up. I go where I want. I think, again, I'm going to be a little bit undiplomatic here. I'm going to be resentful of people who are not directly humans questioning me.
Nobody sends me anywhere. I just need some information.
You humans are always so curious, always sticking your fingers into someone else's pie. Is that the right expression?
It is.
Never mind. Forget I asked. Was there something you needed, Commander?
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet.
Fair.
You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
The Council treats us like second-class citizens. We have to fight for everything we get.
Good. Then fight for it. But don't expect the rest of us to just sit back and let you take it.
Fair.
I'm a busy man, Commander. Are we done here?
We're not. And I like having, I don't know, it's kind of it's a refreshing change from when I play Dragon Age, or in most games, to be honest. I'm usually like the goody two-shoes who tries to be everyone's best friend. It's kind of interesting to not play that role.
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
What do you have against the Spectres?
Lack of accountability.
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law. Especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
I don't think that's naive at all. Does she think it's naive? Maybe.
Sometimes you have to bend the law to keep people safe.
I've been with CSEC for 30 years. I've never had to break the law to do my job, not once.
Yeah, right. You expect us to believe none of your officers are corrupt?
There are over 200,000 CSEC agents. Some of them are going to be bad. But we don't turn a blind eye to corruption like the Spectres do.
Oh, shit.
We do our best to find and punish any officer who breaks the law. Spectres. They'll never come under that kind of scrutiny.
And actually, that's kind of our problem right now. Like, is that they have so much leeway that even despite everything we just saw on Eden Prime, it's kind of tough to convince people what Saren did. Spectre's important. I don't know if I feel that yet.
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel. We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training. Of course, as the CSEC representative to the Council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
Seems reasonable. And despite the initial hostility here, or on both sides, I actually like Executor Pallin.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye,
He seems
Commander.
trustworthy and reasonable. And, like, very straightforward. Citadel Security. Citadel Station CSEC. Yeah, Citadel Security Services. Citadel Security is a volunteer police service answering to the Citadel Council. Volunteer, really? The 200,000 constables of CSEC are responsible for maintaining public order in the densely populated Citadel. They also provide pirate suppression, customs enforcement, and search and rescue throughout the Citadel cluster. So there's 6 divisions. Enforcement, uniformed officers who patrol the Citadel and respond to emergencies, okay? Investigation, detectives who puzzle out the truth behind crimes and bring perpetrators to justice. Customs screens the thousands of passengers and cargo containers that pass through the Citadel's ports every day. Excuse me, hiccups. Network deals with cyber crimes like identity and copyright theft, hacking and viral attacks, and illegal AI. And Special Response deals with hostage situations, bombs, and heavily armed criminals, so kind of like the SWAT teams. In the unlikely event that attackers board the Citadel, they're also the front line of defense armed with military-grade equipment. And then Patrol. Isn't Patrol just enforcement? Or what? Patrol, naval, naval arm, okay. Naval arm with ships stationed throughout the Citadel cluster. Unlike the other divisions, they are rarely seen at the Citadel, nor do they stay in one place for long. Wonder what their jurisdiction is. Oh, just throughout the Citadel cluster. Joining CSEC is prestigious. Applications must be sponsored by a Citadel counselor or the ambassador of an associate race, Hansel race. Wow. Even with 200,000 of them? Generally, applicants have many years of distinguished service in the military or police forces of their nation, but an inexperienced applicant with demonstrable talent will be fairly considered. CSEC and the Spectres are often at odds. I am not surprised by my last encounter. Many CSEC members, notably current Executor Pallin, believe that allowing Spectres to be above the law is a dangerous practice, and I am with them. But yeah, I'm with them, personally, as a me, Coldrun. The actions of Saren and Arterius lend credence to this position. Spectres in turn are aggravated when CSEC's dedication to procedure and due process hampers their investigations. Yeah, it's weird I'm going to be on the side in this game opposing due process. Alright, where are we going from here? Ooh, easy decryption. Nice. It's I'm just going to decrypt a computer right in CSEC's office with Executor Pallin right over there. I'm sure this will lessen his fear about both humans and Spectres. Diplomatic advisory warning. The following message was transmitted from an untraceable account to multiple recipients across the extranet. Further monitoring of the situation is warranted. My fellow biotic. You have been selected to receive this transmission because of our shared plight. Few understand us, few tolerate us. We must stand together. We must build our own new world. Come, join us in the Hawking Edda cluster. Only as one body can we right the wrongs done to our kind. Okay, so we got a quest from Magneto over here. And this is in the journal as an assignment, yeah. Strange transmission discussing some sort of biotic commune. Hold seems harmless, but something about the message is a little disturbing. Anything from these things I can pick up? That doesn't look like it. Okay. Wait, journal. What's strange transmission? Oh, I have to click on it. Okay. So let's head out of here, and where are we going to go next? The Consort Chambers. I know that that was something that the L Corp was having an issue with. This is the main story thing, right? No, it's point of interest. Point of interest here also. I'm trying to highlight it. What happens if I highlight it? Open journal. Okay, so these are... Okay. No, that's... Avena. I guess they're just points of interest. I don't know. I was hoping that if I hovered over it and clicked open journal, it would go to the journal point that mattered or something, but maybe not. Okay, let's check out the Consort Chambers. If we can navigate our way around. The mini-map is less than the most helpful thing ever. Okay, so we're going down here. Can I still sprint in this mode? Sort of. Okay. This is beautiful, this place. For some reason I thought this was just a space station. There's like a sky above us and the whole environment. Are we on a planet? Elevator. Where does the elevator go, I wonder? You must talk to the council to gain access to the wards. Okay, so it goes somewhere else. Yeah, this is gorgeous. Who's that? I wonder who that is. Who that's a statue of. You all look cool. Another blue person. So we got y'all. Am I on the right track here? I am definitely not on the right track. Okay, I'm going to head up here and loop around to the right. I thought I was going the right direction. I'm not. Ooh, what's this? Okay. Alright, so we're going to go across the bridge. At least I don't seem to have... oh, never mind. I was going to say I don't seem to have a fatigue bar, except I can fatigue here. Like, I can't sprint anymore. It's just not visible, maybe. Sector 9. I'm guessing 09 is Sector 9. Yeah, this feels very like Star Trek San Francisco of the future.
That's nothing. I've had my office rearranged 5 times now.
I'm going through an office move too, right
Why?
now.
What do they want?
How should I know? It's not like Keepers offer an explanation for what they're doing.
Keepers.
And yet, everyone just lets them go on doing whatever it is they do.
What choice do we have? If you try to stop them, they just shut down and another one replaces it.
Just strange that we know so little about them.
Not to mention frustrating.
So Keepers seem like... Oh, are these the Keepers? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if those are the Keepers, but the Keepers are like the one, like the almost like, are they the natives of the Citadel? They're ones who seem to like maintain order, but they're not the police. I don't know what they are exactly. Nelina, tell me who you are.
Welcome, I am Nelina. I don't recognize you as one of our expected clients today. Would you like me to see when the consort will be able to meet with you?
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
What is the consort? What does she do?
It's difficult to explain. She's many things to many people, and something different for each. Some seek her for advice, some for entertainment, others still for pleasure. Most of the time, our clients won't realize what they were seeking until after she has provided it for them.
She sounds amazing. Okay.
You make her sound like some kind of oracle.
No, not in the usual sense. She's merely a woman with remarkable compassion and a generous spirit. I suggest you make an appointment and see for yourself.
Maybe, yeah, sure.
What do you do here, Nalina?
I'm one of the consort's acolytes. Many of the people here today will not see the consort, but they expect to be attended to just the same. It's our job to ensure that they leave contented.
What exactly do you attend to?
Well, each acolyte has her unique abilities. Some soothe with song, others with conversation. As much as possible, we seek to match the needs of our clients to the skills of our acolytes. My specialty is touch. My fingertips can find every tension point in your body and relieve it.
How much fanfic and fan art is there about Nalina? Like, the answer's a lot, right? It's got to be a lot.
I'd like to try out your services.
Excellent. I'll add you to our client list. We should be able to see you in 3 or 4 months.
Where's the okay option?
Nobody's worth that much of a wait.
Well, that's not for me to judge. I have your name and you'll be contacted. Is there anything else?
No, I think we're good.
I think I'm done here.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again in the future. We always enjoy seeing new clients.
Nalina,
Yes, Shai'ra?
send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with her.
Oh, shit.
Yes, of course, mistress.
So the camera is a fan of the booty.
Huh. It appears the consort has taken notice of you.
And who can
She'd
blame
like
it?
to meet with you now.
What does she want to see me for?
Yeah, she's not going to know.
You'll have to ask her yourself. Just head upstairs. She'll be waiting for you.
Okay. Nice to meet you, Nalina. So are all the acolytes these blue people?
I see even the humans find the consort irresistible. An hour here is better than a year on leave. If only I could afford to come more often.
Yeah, this is the Honeybee Inn times 1,000,
No
maybe.
questions now. I'm trying to relax.
But it's not. No, that's even just as a joke. That might be a bit much. That's like it seems. I mean, from what they described, it's not just a dance hall or brothel or anything like that. It's something. I don't know. It seems like it has. I'm getting. God, I don't remember her name. It's been so long since I saw Firefly, but I'm getting vibes of like the services that, what's her name? The woman on the ship who is like, God, I don't remember her name, but if you've seen Firefly, you know who I mean. Like, I'm getting those kind of vibes. No, and so, I don't know if you're both clients or not. Ashley, do you have anything else to say while we're here, or is it just the alien bashing?
Well, they've built themselves quite the lake. Wonder if anyone ever drowned in it.
You're cheery.
This place is a little too perfect.
Okay.
They're hiding something.
Oh, small angry potato.
This is my first time. I can't believe I didn't come sooner.
Small nervous potato.
I'd spend all day here if I could.
Welcome. It is a pleasure to see you. Please, relax and enjoy yourself.
Yeah, so far they seem to all be the blue people. No, not necessarily. I think that she's an attendant and she's not blue. So maybe it's just mostly blue people?
You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth. The consort is a wonderful person. She has quite a gift.
You're with the Alliance?
Okay.
My brother's a private back on Earth.
Oh shit, I didn't mean to draw weapons. There we go. Door control. Okay, right. I don't know what I think of this, about how the game will lock onto something in the distance and like highlight it. I think it's probably a good thing. It just takes some getting used to that it's not right in front of me. Shai'ra. Is this a... What is this? Is this like a bed or something? I don't know, but I want one.
That is close enough, Commander. I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our Citadel.
You seem skeptical as hell about me. Especially with that close enough thing. Like, are you worried that I'm going to attack you?
I don't like people spying on me.
I apologize, Commander. I make it my business to know when important people arrive on the station. Many of them become clients. But that is not why I asked you here. I have a certain problem that could use your expertise.
Get to the point.
I have a friend, Septimus, a retired Turian general. I won't discuss the details, but he wanted me to be more than I could be. We had a falling out. Now he spends his days in Korra's den, drinking and spreading lies about me. If you would speak to him as a fellow soldier, I believe he will listen to you and let the matter be.
What happened between you?
I respect his privacy too much to go into the details. If he wishes to tell you what happened, that is his prerogative.
Does sound like he's being the aggressor in this, but this is also from her side of it, so we'll see what happens.
I don't make any promises, but I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Commander. That is all I can ask. Appeal to his sense of honor. Remind him of his position as a general. If you can convince him to stop spreading lies about me, I would be very grateful.
I think I've just been seduced. I think
now I must ask you
Jane
to
has
take
been
your leave.
seduced.
I have many clients waiting to see me. Please, Commander. I ask that you return to me only after you have spoken with Septimus.
Shai'ra is an interesting one. Very interesting. Alright, journal. This is an assignment, right? Citadel, a sorry consort. General is in Korra's den in the lower wards. Ask him to stop spreading rumors about the consort. Okay.
I have to admit I'm a little nervous.
That's understandable. Many are a little unsure what to expect their first time.
Don't get me wrong. I've only heard good things about the consort. It's just...
The unknown forces us out of our comfort zone. It forces us to be vulnerable.
Amen to that.
Exactly. That's just what I was thinking.
Good. Then we are ready to begin.
Okay. So we can't go... It's in the lower ward, and it said we can't go to the wards yet until we deal with this main quest thing. So, where are we heading now? So we'll check out the consort chambers. Let's check out this, whatever that thing is. Oh, that's another arena. I don't want to draw weapons here, but I think that's the only way I can see the bar. See the thing. What is this? What is this a sculpture of? Do you have anything to say about it?
Well, they've built themselves quite the lake.
No.
Wonder if anyone ever drowned in it.
Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 3. Here in the financial district, a number of businesses offer various goods and services to their exclusive clientele. The statue you see before you was commissioned to honor the Krogan soldiers who gave their lives to protect Citadel space during the Rachni Wars. In the aftermath of the Krogan rebellions, several embassies petitioned to have the statue removed. However, this motion was eventually quashed by the Council.
So they honored the Krogans, but the Krogans rebelled against them later. Let's first learn about... Let's go in order. So, first the Rachni Wars.
What were the Rachni Wars?
Rachni Wars.
Nearly 2,200 years ago, explorers seeking to expand Citadel space opened up mass relays leading to systems controlled by the Rachni. A highly intelligent and aggressive insect race, the Rachni unleashed a war of conquest against the rest of the galaxy that lasted for nearly 3 centuries. The emergence of the Krogan finally turned the tide in favor of the Citadel species. Krogan forces provided the numbers necessary to halt the Rachni advance and drive them back. The Krogan then pursued their retreating fleets. Able to survive the harsh environments of the Rachni homeworlds, the Krogan hunted their enemy to extinction.
Oh, shit. I don't want to say that's a little extreme. That sounds... I mean, I'll say that's a little extreme, but I hope it doesn't come across... I hope my character doesn't... I don't know. I just want to see what happens. I just want to learn more about this, even though I don't think it's extreme.
Was it really necessary to wipe
or
them
she
out?
Doesn't.
I am sorry, but a value judgment of that nature goes beyond my programming.
Yeah. Okay. So memorial statues came next.
Why did the Council fight so hard to keep the statue?
The Krogan were instrumental in saving the galaxy from the Rachni threat. The Council believed this historical fact should not be forgotten. The Council also hoped that preserving the memorial would improve diplomatic relations with the Krogan and bring about a peaceful resolution to the rebellions. Unfortunately, the Krogan refused to negotiate and only surrendered after their population and homeworlds had been ravaged by the Turians.
Doesn't serve them right. Yeah, this is gonna... I was talking about how I want to be a goody two-shoes, but like, I'm not a goody two-shoes in real life, but I'm kind of, I don't know, peaceable, I guess. The backhanded way of saying it would be nice. I'm like, I don't know, it's weird to inhabit this, but I'll go serve them right.
Sounds like they got what they deserved.
I am sorry, but a value judgment of that nature goes beyond my programming.
Okay.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avina.
Alright, what do we got? Extinct races. Oh shit.
50,000 years ago, though now extinct, the Rachni once threatened every species in Citadel space. Over 2,000 years ago, explorers foolishly opened a mass relay to a previously unknown system and encountered something never seen before or since, a species of spacefaring insects guided by a hive mind intelligence. Unfortunately, the Rachni were not peaceful, and the galaxy was plunged into a series of conflicts known as the Rachni Wars. Attempts to negotiate were futile, as it was impossible to make contact with the hive queens that guided the race from beneath the surface of their toxic home world. The emergence of the Krogan ended the Rachni Wars. Bred to survive the harshest environments, the Krogan were able to strike at the queens in their lairs and reclaim conquered Council worlds. But when Krogan fleets pressed them back to their homeworld, the Rachni refused to surrender, and the Krogan eradicated them from the galaxy.
Okay. Okay. I want to hear more about the Krogan rebellion, because the whole like bread. I don't know. I have a vague sense of discomfort about everything I just heard. Like, are the Rachni really gone? Are they? What are the Krogans up to now? Let's see. Where are we going from here? All right, let's check out the Emporium and the bank, and then I'm probably going to wrap up for today. Emporium shopkeeper. I don't think I really have any money at this point, do I? God, these blue people are so cool. I assume that the blue people are Asari or... Actually, does my codex say council races? No, it just says Turian, so we don't know about the Asari and the Silurians or whatever they are. I think it's Silurians, but we don't know about which are which.
Ah, human. This one is greatly pleased to see you here in my decadent emporium.
You are fucking incredible.
Who are you?
This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan. Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
At the next work networking event, career networking event I go to, I'm going to say this one's face name is, and then my name. Andrew is my name. Hi, I'm Andrew. Nice to meet you. This one's face name is Andrew.
What exactly do you sell?
Only the finest and most luxurious items that credits can buy. This one is able to procure almost any item the human would desire, for a price, naturally.
Why do you refer to yourself as this one and it?
For the same reason that humans are so inquisitive. It is part of our culture.
Oh, its voice is incredible.
Specifically, Hanar only refer to themselves in the first person with family or intimates.
Interesting, okay.
And we rarely do so with other species. It is just our way.
That's so cool.
Who are you?
This one's face name.
Oh, we did that already.
Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
What do you got?
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
View non-human armors. View upgrades. View standard items. Okay. Firestorm 6. 70,000. And I have 1,400. 20,000, 10,000. Explorer 2, 1,500. This is more in my price range. 1,000 for the Phoenix 2. What actually is this? This, view comparison. Okay, so I can see it what against what I'm using. Perfect. Okay. So Ashley has the Phoenix 1. Let's, I think we're okay as is. Certa Foundation license for the Normandy Quartermaster. I don't know what this is, but it's a unique item. Let's buy this. Oh, I leveled up. Okay.
The Hanar are a Citadel species known for excessive politeness. They speak with scrupulous precision and take offense at improper language. Hanar that expect to deal with other species take special courses to help them unlearn their tendency to take offense at improper speech. All Hanar have two names. The face name is known to the world. The soul name is kept for use among close friends and relations. Hanar never refer to themselves in the first person in conversation with someone they know on a face name basis. To do so is considered egotistical, so instead they refer to themselves as this one, or the impersonal it. Their homeworld, Kaje, has 90% ocean cover.
I'm not surprised by
an
that.
Energetic white star, resulting in a permanent blanket of cloud. Due to the presence of Prothean ruins on the world, many Hanar worship them, and Hanar myths often speak of an elder race that civilized them by teaching them language.
Yeah, it looks like a combination of like a shell of like one of those seashells you can listen to with a jellyfish. And I can't get over how cool that voice is. The that echoey, and not just an echoey. It's an echo that starts before the more audible voice comes in and then ends. It like introduces it and then fades out at the end. What else in the codex did I not see? Oh, secondary. Credits, or creds. The standard credit was established by the Citadel's Unified Banking Act as the currency of interstellar trade. The credit has a managed floating exchange rate, calculated in real time by the central bank to maintain the average value of all participating currencies. Some regional currencies are worth more than a credit and some less. Okay. Hard currency can be stolen or counterfeited, so electronic fund transfers are the norm. More importantly, physical transactions cannot be easily tracked, making them ideal for tax evasion or the purchase of illegal goods. Okay, so those are mostly used for kind of under-the-table stuff, for the physical stuff. When the Alliance joined the Citadel, its various national treasuries were linked into the credit network. A human with a bank account of Mexican pesos, Japanese yen, or Indian rupees can purchase any item priced in credits at fair market value. All economies that participate in the credit network are required to price items in both local currency and credits. Okay. So it doesn't like overwrite all other currencies, it just kind of works with and incorporates them. Let me talk to you again. Let me see what the other stuff you have is.
Commander, It is good to see you again.
Show me your items.
Let's take a look at the other stuff.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so.
So, armor plating, toxic seals, and combat sensors. Oh, and this is something that a friend told me about. Again, I have the worst memory of who tells me what, and so if I apologize for not giving more specific credit, because I don't have the best memory. But that when you have an item when you have a weapon, you can either upgrade like parts like the radar or the non-radar. And so I can buy a combat sensor. Some enemies use jamming technology to block your weapon radar. And we've seen that before. We've seen the jammer come up. We've seen jammed come up as a thing in that train station. The combat scanner upgrade improves detection levels, making these enemies visible. Toxic seals, specially sealed body armor, provides increased protection against radiation, gases, and a host of other toxins, plus 40 toxin resistance. Let's buy the combat sensor just to test it out. So can I, like, let's say I want, so can I, oh no, I don't want the assault rifle. The edge. Okay, let's say I want to upgrade the edge. Or the, yeah, let's see the edge. Upgrades. Phasic rounds, great. No, actually, let me, so, sorry about all these questions. So, can I look at these upgrades without equipping it? I don't think I can. Like, if I want to, huh. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the edge for a second. And there it is, the second upgrade slot, combat sensor. Okay, so I did that. That's the thing I did. Let me just take a look at the non-human stuff you got.
I think I'll be going.
Oh, didn't mean to do that. Skip to
Return soon. This one receives new shipments regularly.
Something about its voice, and this is less respectful to the Hanar, but something about its voice also reminds me of the... God, okay, I'm Googling Aqua Teen Hunger Force right now. Aqua Teen Hunger Force aliens. Yes, its voice reminds me of Ignignoct from the Moonanites, if you've seen those and remember those. Yeah, so it reminds me of Ignignoct. Anyway.
Commander, it is good to see you again.
Show me your items.
Okay, non-human arms
this
the one I
one
haven't
is
seen.
pleased to do so, human.
Right, heavy armor Krogan. Ooh, are we gonna have a Krogan in the group? It certainly looks like it. It looks like we're gonna have a Krogan in the group. That's kind of awesome. Turian. I'm not surprised we'll have a Turian. I did not expect a Krogan, but we're gonna have a Krogan. I assume. It seems like a reasonable assumption given what I just saw. Ooh, what's in the back? These have to be the keepers, right? They have to be. Anything else here? Not really. Okay. What about on the left here? It doesn't look like it. But you. No, okay. So before I wrap up, let me give points here. So let's put some points into advanced warp. Okay. Increases warp's duration, effect radius, and allows it to be used more often. Good. And let's put some points into adept 2. Okay. And who else? Oh, right. Caden. Let's put a point there. Let's put a point into first aid, 2 points into first aid. Restores 400 hull, extra hull during vehicle repair. I don't know what that is yet, so let me not do that just yet. And then 1 into barrier. Okay. And then Ashley. Combat armor, soldier, assault training. Let's buff up combat armor and I'm gonna hold off on first aid for right now. Let's add to assault rifles. Okay, so that's going to be it for me for now. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all later. Okay, bye-bye.